that all the fuel vapors and so forth that are in the engine, and it's too rich to burn. Okay, so it gets cycled through and it gets pushed out the exhaust. But at a point, this mixture that's flowing through there will begin to become an ignitable mixture, and it'll go chug, boop. Actually, the first sound it makes, at least on these engines, is a sound that goes ba-doop, 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 and it's like a ball of flame burning somewhere up there, but and then it'll get closer together, and it'll chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, and when it's doing that, we don't mess with this. We leave our hand here because we're only running now at maybe 600 or 800 RPM, and it's running like poo-poo, but very, very rough. But now we're up to 1,000 RPM, and now it's going up through 1,200, and it's starting to get smooth. Then we bring this back, then we bring this forward. Okay? If you don't let it get running good, when you bring this forward, we still have fuel down here.
Choke it.
And we have fuel coming through the injectors, and we flood it again.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting. No, we haven't done that. I know Bob does a hot start often.
Yep.
Even when I don't think the engine's hot, but it works. Okay, avionics off.
Okay,
avionics master off. Circuit breakers are in.
Circuit breakers are in.
And they're all here, right?
Yeah, all there. Well, there's two over there.
Two over here, okay.
But that blue one stays out because that's the little depth sounder.
Mm-hmm. Auxiliary power, okay. Fuel shut-off valve, that's the one in the back. The 3-year-olds can turn off, okay.
That's right.
Fuel selector valve is on. I check that with Bob all the time. The brakes are on.
Okay.
All right, so.
Yeah, and you don't have to pull that out hard. When that stops, it puts a little valve in place, and then you can apply the brakes. It's ready to go.
Strobes on.
Yes, we've got tip strobes and tail strobe on. I'm going to turn on nav lights. All those are LED. Chris just leaves them on.
Oh, by the way, where's the ADS-B out?
The ADS-B out is in that somewhere, but
okay. No, I'm just curious. I mean,
okay.
I'm sure that.
I'd have to check because, like I say, that's relatively new, and I believe that one has ADS-B out.
Mm-hmm. So should we get traffic here?
We may.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, anyway, there shouldn't be much where we're going.
My iPad over there, I can see if we're getting traffic. I'll see. There should be right between the seat and the wall a little black iPad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I camouflage it there.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll play with it.
There you go, Harry.
Okay.
So the master should be on.
Okay, master on, and we'll turn that on.
Prop control is forward.
Yep.
Throttle should be about 1/4 inch.
There you go.
Fuel pump should be on. We turn the fuel pump.
If we're going to prime.
If we're going to prime, but we're not because it's a hot.
Right.
Okay. Fuel pump off. Mixture idle cut off. Starter on. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do here.
All right. So I'm gonna twist the key. You've got the mixture. Go hand on mixture.
There you go.
Clear the prop. And we're ready to go.
There's my RPM. Okay, now do you want to keep this lean?
We can lean that some, and it might help on
Okay.
the idle. That's prop, so we'll leave it up.
Yeah, that's going to leave forward. Okay. Pay attention. Pay attention. Okay, free taxi. Hydraulic pump.
Hydraulic pump is on.
Okay, and we got great hydraulic pressure.
Yep.
900 to 1250, we're at max. Mixture lean for taxi. Avionics on.
Yep.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Flight control check. like you said, we can feel the elevator. Seatbelts, that's what we got to get. Seatbelts. So, brakes check. Okay. Now,
We'll do the run up near the runway.
yeah, so basically what we've got to do now is hold ground.
Correct. We're on ground frequency. And I think you said you wanted to do some step work. Is that correct?
Whatever, you know, this is the first time I'm flying a lake in the right seat.
Okay.
Take it from there.
Well, then let's do the first things we do. If we go to the lake, we have planned on the lake. So we're not going to abuse it because it's still kind of a young engine. But we'll do one or two takeoffs, and give you that feel from that right seat.
Good idea. So I guess we should get this on. We'll give the tower a ground to call. Okay, Harry, you hear me?
I can.
Without the breathing, right? Maybe we should listen to 80s.
Yep. That's the button.
Maybe they're not broadcast.
Bartow Executive Airport.
He may be putting up the ATIS.
That's what I think.
So give him a few seconds and see what occurs on that.
Okay.
Bartow Executive Airport.
All right. Let's go ahead. We'll go to ground. We'll just say negative ATIS, and we want to actually take off to go to Lake Hancock.
Bartow ground. Lake 80125 is at the fuel depot. We can't get ATIS presently, but we'd like for a departure to Lake Hancock.
Lake 80125, Bartow ground, runway 90 left, taxi via Alpha, the wind 020 at 6, altimeter at 3017.
Okay, altimeter 3017, taxi to 9 left via Alpha.
That hadn't been calibrated yet, but okay, we're ready to go. I need to put that fuel in. We did. Yes. Board.
Wow, 40 gallons.
No, that's 40, but I don't want that. I want to change that. I want to add. Yes. And I want to put in 13.
You can subtract.
That goes back. Touchy.
Here we go.
Save it. Adjusted by. All right. That's about right. All right.
Okay.
Let's initiate our taxi so we don't lose that clearance. And I'm going to turn that
like a bicycle, when you get it going, if you keep it going, it's much easier for you to handle. So we're going to see when we get slow, it kind of gets to a nice walk. A brisk walk might be the word. We're clear to the left.
Alpha should be right here, right?
That is correct. Yellow on black is where you're at. There's Alpha.
Go all the way down. Wow. So we got a little left courseman. Steady breeze.
Got a little bit, but the windsock is not very strong.
All right, Harry. We should have the wind pushing us.
Okay.
Okay. What we're going to do is get good visibility to the approach end.
That is excellent.
Okay. Brake set. Posture is rich. Prop control is full forward. Do 1700 RPM. Meter on the brakes. Gotta remember to look at that. Alright. Engine instruments check. Got oil pressure. Temperature. Oh.
Yep.
Temperature, PSI. Vacuum. We don't have a vacuum. Throttle 1700. Propeller cycle. That sound okay to you, Harry?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do magneto check.
Yep. Now that one disappears. That's our new EMAG. And it's not compatible with that tack, but it's still running. And then we're going to put it on the other mag. That. Okay.
Alright, we're at 16. Maximum drop 125.
Yeah, I think it says
Maximum difference 50. That's what I understand with the with the Lycoming 200.
Right. We should be good there.
Hey, we're at idle, right?
Correct.
Hey, she's holding idle.
Actually, we'll idle a little slower. Docking.
Low voltage check.
Okay. That was patterned off a Renegade, but we're looking at the amp meter, and we're showing a positive on it.
Fuel pressure is good.
Right.
Yeah, it's right underneath. Okay. So, we're going to do a pre-takeoff check now. Mags should be on both, which they are.
Yep.
Master alternator check on. Fuel pump is on.
Fuel pump, hydraulic pump.
Okay. Fuel selector valve.
On.
Yeah, one tank. Lights as required. How many lights you want?
We got all those are LED. Those white ones stay on.
Oh, good. Okay. Landing gear. Green light is down.
Down.
Flaps are down, and we got a white light. Autopilot is off.
Yep. Pilot's off.
Transponder is set to altitude. Water rudders are up. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Trim is set.
Should be near the back of the green. That's going to be close.
Okay.
Okay.
Prop control forward. Sure, canopy's latched.
Okay. Unlock it. In other words, two hands. There you go. Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
All right.
So, let's go.
That is tower.
Rotate 60, landing gear up, climb at 80. Bartow Tower, Lake 80125, holding 9 left for departure to the west, Lake Hancock.
Lake 80125, Bartow Tower, and make a left downwind departure to Lake Hancock, runway 90 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 80125, left turn on departure. All right. Up. We got to release the brake.
Yep. Push. There you go.
Okay. Push you straight down the runway. So we're going to lift off at 60. Oops. Go. Get on the runway. Gear up, accelerate to 80. I think 500 feet flaps up, right?
That is correct. We do our flaps and fuel pump at 500. We've got 3 ups.
Flaps up.
Okay. Now when you put flaps up, trim down for 2 to 3 seconds.
Bartow Tower, Sport Star 502 Echo Victor, 3 mile final for runway 5.
Okay.
Sport 2,
Come around on our left.
Windcom, runway 5, clear to land.
They gave us a left downwind departure. So we'll need to go, keep coming around.
Gonna come fly to the west, right?
Correct. Okay, the big lake to our left.
Bartow.
Moving the prop back a bit.
Yeah. Okay, now we have some of the lake that appears to be glassy. And we have a lot of the lake that's got a nice ripple on it.
So we should be flying. We should be flying with the wind. Look at that bird.
We should be, yeah. And we're going to look at the water in these little ponds for a glassy upwind shore or a tiny upwind shore. And the winds are actually getting pretty calm today.
Okay.
So we'll see, we got a big area of the lake there that's quite glassy. Now on this side it looks good, but it does look like
Over there it looks glassy.
yes. This side looks good. If we look over there, it looks like we might have a little wind coming from behind us, or maybe a little bit over our right shoulder. So, but not heavy winds.
Wow.
Okay. So what I want you to do, I want you to choose a place that you can land on the lake. Okay. And then after we choose a place, we're going to go through our habit flow and land the airplane. Even out here where it looks glassy, there's a little bit of ripple. So it may be what we call deceiving water. But let's go to a place where we've got pretty good ripple initially.
Victor, make the left turn there on Alpha 2, cross runway 9 left to self-service, monitor ground point 9er.
Let's go to a place.
Cross 9er and monitor ground.
Okay, now we got a subdivision over here, so we're going to avoid that. Once you come on around, we're going to look at the other side of the lake. Do a left turn. Don't forget our rudders. The lake loves rudder. And you've got a ball there you can see. Yeah, we can see the trees sticking down into the water.
Oh yeah.
That's an indication that that's potentially glassy.
Sure is.
Okay. Now look over there on the east side of the lake. Yeah, we've got good ripple. You can see the water, and that extends all the way around the lake. Even today, if it's a tiny bit crosswind, not gonna really affect us.
The wind was out of the northeast.
Correct.
So we should head over in that direction. What do you think?
Well, we can. It's out of the northeast, so it's coming this way. It's on our nose.
Right now.
Pretty much right now. Okay. Okay. But like I say, the winds are very light today. So if we landed to the north,